Welcome to the Financial Bros YouTube channel. It's your boy Deuce.
Tony G in the building.
Tony G in the building was good.
What's good? We back. We back to get the people what they want.
We back. Yo, been a while. Tony been hooping overseas and doing all the other stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? We about to get that thing crack and lack. And, you know what I'm saying? Been a while. We about to get this money, yo. 2021. You know what I'm saying? We getting this stock money. Yo, what's good, Tony?
What's good? Never dead, never dollar. Yeah, we took 2 months off. I had went back to hoop. Things ain't worked out. Now we back. We back. Put locked in on the stocks. We apologize for taking the time off, but we back and back like cooked crack. You know what I'm saying?
So we going, you know what I'm saying? We going to do everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody like this sticky icky for real. Right. So we're gonna go ahead and give you we're gonna give you a couple weed stock plays, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? New York just approved it. Or it's gonna be like, I think 2022 or some shit. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, you can smoke weed and shit like them other states. So what's good, Tony?
And what's good? Yeah, like just like you said, like it don't make no sense. Like anything that nowadays, anything that you spend your money in, you gotta have it for anything like that. If you can spend money on it, invest in it. If marijuana is your thing, invest in it. The videos are your thing, invest in it. If technology is your thing, invest in it. Like it's 2021 and it's like, yeah, if you smoke marijuana, that's on you, but ain't no way I'll be spending hundreds of dollars on marijuana and I don't got no shares of it.
Buying these dime bags and ounces,
yeah,
all that shit.
Going to the dispensaries and doing all of that. And you ain't invested in it when the stock price really that the stocks we about to discuss $25, $30 a share, that's cheaper than the actual product. Why not invest in it and get some of your money back?
Right.
Especially, I mean, it's only a matter of time. It's going to happen eventually in our lifetime. Marijuana is going to be federally legal, and them stocks is going to go up crazy.
Within the next 5 to 10 years, it's going to be a federal.
Yeah, I think within Biden first term, it's going to be federally legal. I think the only reason it really ain't legal yet is just because all the people that's doing time behind it. I don't even think it's because of like the actual
right. Yeah, because it's too many people locked up over that shit. Yeah, it probably be too hard to get people out of jail.
Yeah, like I don't even think with the financials, because you know that the government getting that taxed on it. You know they trying to make that bridge. So like I said, if marijuana is your thing and you spending money daily, weekly, or whatever, we got some stocks for you, and there's definitely some plays.
All right, so we're gonna give you. All right, we're gonna go with giving like 3 stocks for we. What's the first one, Tony?
The first one I'm gonna go with Canopy Growth, and I say this right now. Last time I checked, it was at like $34 a share, maybe. Ticker symbol CGC. And one thing I like about them is not only do they do things with marijuana, they also like are trying to incorporate marijuana into other aspects, like with I forgot what company they were working with, but they trying to get like the marijuana infused drinks and everything, because marijuana is a bigger thing now. Like it's not just smoking weed, it's the drinks. They got the marijuana in them, they got like the snacks and the edibles and the brownies. Like it's not just how it used to be. So Canopy Growth, that's a good start. That's probably the top, I would say.
Yeah, that's the one everybody. That's the one everybody talking about. I'm looking at it. The 52-week high was $56. The low was 12, and right now it's at $32 a share.
Yeah, and the reason why everybody likes them is because they have the most cash on hand. Right now, they got $1 billion. They got $1.37 billion cash on hand. So that means you got $1 billion cash on hand. You're going to use that money to expand your business. So that's why everybody like them. Like they trying to get deals and make other moves just outside of the traditional marijuana that we know. So that's why they number one in my opinion.
But I think I don't know if it was Canopy Growth or I know I just heard one of them. I was watching listening to Mad Money on the podcast version, and it was somebody I don't know if it was Canopy. It might have been Canopy Growth, and they were talking about that all the I'm saying infused drinks and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they trying to do. And I mean, other companies are trying to do the same thing, but they got the most money on hand.
Right.
Tell me, and a lot of these other smaller marijuana companies they trying to merge together. So I think I was reading somebody was trying to merge with Canopy Growth, or they just going to try to buy them out or something. I really don't remember too much, but yeah, they definitely
All right, what's another one?
Top of the top. Another one is Kronos Group. Last time I checked, it was
ticket symbol.
CRON. It should be like under $10 a share. Last time I checked.
This is $9.25.
Yeah, that's another one. If you want a cheaper cannabis stock, if you don't want to pay the 30, they got 1.3 billion on deck as well. So like you want a company that got the bread on deck. And another reason I say this is because with the marijuana stocks, they can't get like the marijuana companies, they can't get like bank loans and everything like that because that's considered money laundering. I don't know if you knew that or not, because marijuana selling is not federally legal. So you want to invest in the marijuana companies that got the most bread on deck so they can make the moves, because they can't get no bank help or get bailed out or none of that.
Right.
If they go bankrupt, it ain't no bailouts. They done. So that's another one. They got $1 billion on deck. So that's
one more for the road.
I'm gonna go with GW Pharmaceuticals. They
ticket symbol
GWPH.
All right.
And
that's a bitch.
Yeah, that last time. That's the more expensive one. And last time I checked, it was like $215. You said it's $217 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, with them.
Well, it's the cocaine and weed.
Right. Right, but see, the thing about it is, like, you know, like the stock price really don't reflect the business, because like the stock price is just people buying and making it go up.
Right.
But like, because they got 490 million on hand, but they a $200 stock. But they their numbers are good. One of the reasons that they are so high, because it's a pharmaceutical.
Oh, all right. So they do other stuff.
It's not just like a weed. So they could probably get through with getting like bailed out and stuff like that.
Right. They can get funds, and they can save funds for one thing, but use it for the weed or whatever.
Yeah, but their primary focus is the weed. So, and even though it's 217 now, but just last year you could have got the stock for $80. So
right.
So yeah, like it's definitely going up. And then I even got an ETF for, like, if you don't, there's an ETF that I've been seeing a lot of people talk about. I'm gonna pull up the share price because it might have went up but went down since the last time I checked. But if you undecided, and most people we got videos in the past. If you don't know what an ETF is, it's kind of like a more safer route. If you don't want to invest in just one cannabis stock or marijuana stock in particular, go with this ETF. It's called YOLO, ticker symbol YOLO, and it's the advisor share per cannabis ETF. That's $23 a share right now. And that ETF, it got the 3 marijuana stocks I just named to you, and they pay a dividend. So
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so if you ain't got your mind set up in a particular stock, go ahead and get that ETF YOLO. I like the ticker symbol too.
So look at this one, dog. You told me you put me on this shit last year, y'all. ACB, right?
ACB.
Dog, check me out, dog. I'm mad as fuck right now. I got that shit 75 cents last year, and I sold off.
Yeah, I told you to sell off because I didn't know what I was doing.
You owe me some money.
Yo, they did the split, but they did the split that wasn't in their favor. They did the phony split.
Look, yo, 75 cents a share, right? Right now it's $9.11, but like probably like a month ago, it was like $20, yo. 70 cents a share.
Yeah,
yo, I'm like,
it's high when it was $19.68.
Thing is, I didn't realize. I go back at my old statements, right? And I looked to see when I sold off, right, yo. 75 cents a share, yo. Thing is, back then I was a new investor, so I didn't know. Like I was still new. I didn't know.
Looking for them quick flips.
Yeah, I didn't know just to go hard. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, I was just copping blue chip stocks, but I didn't know, like, yo, I should have just copped those 75 cents a share, yo.
cop just because it was so cheap and you knew the world was gonna get back to normal.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, I didn't know no better. Yo, I didn't realize it was that cheap. I just happened to go. I forgot I even bought that shit back then. And I looked at the comments and it was like, yo, cent a share, yo. 75 cents a share, yo. I could have bought a whole bunch of that shit for nothing.
Man, that's why people don't realize like whether a stock is expensive or cheap. Like if you can get them gains, you gonna be set regardless. Like you get that stock at 75 cents, like it might have sent when we were deeper in the pandemic, it didn't sound as good, like because we really didn't know, but it just like it was so cheap. Like why not just cop that joint anyway?
Right, it's like gamble, yo. Like yo, it was just kind of new to the game, yo. You know what I'm saying? If I was already in the game, yo, I'd have do.
Even if you throw $100 on it,
right? Cause I threw 500 at Carnival Cruise Line. You know what I'm saying? I got that like at 13. That was like a gamble then, but it was like it was 500 ain't nothing, and I joined like $26 now. You know what I'm saying? So if I had just cop, 500 wouldn't have been nothing.
Yeah, if you
it is what it is though.
If you cop 500 shares for about $400, that would have made you $9,000.
Fucking goodness. God.
In a year. Boy. In the year. Like in the year.
Look how that probably made 1 year, yo, of a $500 investment, yo.
And that ain't $500. 500 shares would have been.
But I was at the time, yo, like when you new to the game, yo, and you new to the game, and you don't really got no guidance, so you don't really we learn all of us, we learn this shit on the road. We watch the YouTube, we don't really got nobody really to tell us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this you need to do this and that. We learn it on our own, and I look at that play right there, yo, like just imagine it was like at 19. I could have sold off like a motherfucker.
You would have made you would have got 400 shares. I mean, 500 shares for $400. If you'd have sold at 19, you would have made $9,000 in a year, which is what is that like almost 1,000%
return.
And it just, but see, it's like back, especially like a year ago, like it was like that 75 cent stock. It also could have dropped and went bankrupt and been out the market.
But me dropping $500 on that, I wasn't gonna need to lose no sleep on that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it, yo. Like I'm learning the game now. Like if I ever find something that I really like just cheap, you know what I'm saying? You know me, yo. I don't care about losing no money. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Especially like 500, that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so make $9,000 off of it.
Hell yeah! So we run it 3 stocks back that you like.
I went with Canopy Growth, ticker symbol CGC. Kronos Group, ticker symbol CRON, and GW Pharmaceuticals, ticker symbol GWPH. And the ETF I threw out there was the YOLO, ticker symbol YOLO. And what does that stand? I forgot what it stands for, but ticker symbol YOLO. And if you don't,
you only live once.
If you don't like one in particular, go ahead with the ETF. All
right, so we got to wrap this thing down to bros. We out.
All right.